Today on The Real.
Kicked off a train.
Humiliated.
And discriminated against.
The life-altering experience and the women who became famous for laughing while black.
Why do you think that happened?
Then Kelis.
The singer shows off her cooking skills.
Oh my God, it's so good!
The Real.
Before we get into girl chat, we know you're at home probably dying to talk about Dancing with the Stars because you know my girl be killing it. But you guys, we're gonna give you the full download tomorrow, so you have to wait till then, right?
Yes. But can we say congratulations on having the #1 album,
yes!
R&B?
It is currently the soundtrack to my life, girl.
Yes.
All right.
So amazing.
On that note, y'all ready for some girl chat?
Yes!
Always. All right. Now, it's always nice when people look out for you, and we got a lot of concern on Facebook about an unwanted critter on our set. And I was so confused, you guys, because obviously on the comments on my Instagram, it kept talking about a rat, and I'm like, what is going on? Right. I had no clue what was happening. Andrea Jones wrote to us on Facebook, I was watching a taped episode of your show from Wednesday, and as the girls were coming out and dancing, right behind Adrian, either a big mouse or a rat ran across the floor. I rewound that episode a few times, and my husband even said, yep, that's what it was. Gross. One word, exterminator. So, thank you for the Shade Room for getting involved. 2.6 million of you watched, and 28,000 of you liked it. Well, we immediately had to see the footage, because Lonnie even sent me the info. She's like, did you see this? And of course, I'm like, wait a second, what? I'm from New York City, but I still don't play with rats, folks, okay?
And this is like our home. I mean, we like practically
Hello?
live here.
Yeah,
You have
Araya's here.
And
that thing was as big as she
And
was.
people were talking about that. They were like, did that baby get bit? Is this something? I was like, okay.
Okay, so
Let's take a look
see
at
it.
the
Let's
footage. I need
examine
to see this.
I haven't seen it.
No, me neither. What am I doing?
You see that?
Wait a second. Oh, my God. Wait,
shit.
hold up. I definitely saw something, too.
Definitely.
All right, we need to look a little bit closer. Can we get a slow-mo version of this? Is that possible?
Oh my God, you so dramatic, Jeannie.
No, that's gross. That's nasty. But that's
Oh
a
my
shadow.
God. First
It's
of all,
guys, it is official. You just saw it. It was a shadow.
I think it's a shadow. I think it's a shadow of your head.
I think it's my head bouncing up and down.
No, yeah, because Adrian
Can we see it one more
No,
time?
I
I'm
want
so
to
sorry. I just want to see it one more
because
time.
I don't believe it's a
Yes,
See?
watch her sit
It's
down.
nothing,
Stop the
Jeannie.
shenanigans.
It's a
You
shadow.
think your head is in the shape of a toupee, really?
It's like round.
Oh my God. First of all, Adrian, I don't even know why you reacted like that. You're from New York City. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
but
like,
you will see me, if I see trash on one side of the street, I'm walking on the other side. I don't
See,
play those
that
games.
was
but you should know what. First of all, I didn't even have a tail.
I know, but
It looked like a shadow.
The worst part was Tamar, the people were literally like, Adrian, like, let's say I posted some fly sunglasses this weekend. They're like, she could pay for them Fendi sunglasses. She needs to pay for an exterminator.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
Let me tell y'all
What?
something.
This is
This
my
is
house.
Warner Brothers. We do not have rats in Warner Brothers.
Exactly.
Understand that. Bugs Bunny don't play that.
this is a high quality establishment, okay?
You might have a fruit
Now, if we
fly,
was
not a rat.
downtown, it might be some rats.
Wait, I love that.
Oh my God. Tamar's like, we might have a fruit fly, but not rats.
Because we do, because sometimes the flowers sit out and they'll bring about fruit flies. But anyway, okay, so we're clear, we're for sure.
No
for
rats.
Sure, for sure.
We are rat-free on this set.
Down to rats.
I am not in
danger people.
Free Sonia.
But thank you for your concern.
Okay, now here's another thing that went viral, you guys. Everyone's favorite tea spiller, Mr. Perez Hilton, he's in a little bit of hot water. Okay, so he posted a photo online of himself and his son in the shower where they both appear to be naked. Do you think that people are overreacting about this? Like the fact that he's taking a bath with his son?
Absolutely. I mean,
Right?
I take a shower sometimes with Aiden. I mean, there's these little seats called the Bumbo. And honestly, you guys, it's a time saver. I mean, sometimes you can't give, your kids separate baths, so you
Right.
just pile them in all together.
But you guys, I have to tell you, ladies, people are angry about this. Like,
But
they're
I don't get
personally
it.
attacking him, saying that he is wrong, that what he's doing is
Okay.
is
I
Can
only
I
take
ask a question?
showers
Is
with
it that
men.
he's
That's all
wrong
I
for
can
taking
say.
the photo of it?
Pacini.
And I grew up taking showers with my mom, and I loved
grew up-
it.
But
I had
how
this
old were you? Like, when
I
did it
mean,
cut off?
Honestly, I was maybe 6, 7. Like, still, honestly.
Yeah,
taking
his
showers
son.
with mom.
His son, I think, is the same age as Aiden, or maybe around the same age.
he's
He's
younger.
like 3.
Yeah.
I don't. The moment
why
I
do you-
start to feel uncomfortable, because my
Right.
son and I, we have different body parts, and the
Absolutely.
moment he starts, mommy booby,
Right.
then I'll be done. But
Yeah.
right now, he just thinks he associates these with milk.
Oh, no, not mine. That's why I had to stop.
Okay,
Yeah,
Logan's
So
very
you
smart.
two deal with momsters. Do you know why momsters might be angry at this? Like, what are? Because I can't
What is
find
it
the-
about
I
it?
can't,
Is
see,
it-
what
I
is
can't
it?
see why mom would be upset about that.
I think those people aren't moms.
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I say.
Yeah,
They
but
doing
this is
too
what I'm
much.
not understanding. Is it that they are upset that he was naked in a tub with his child, or are they upset that he took a photo of what he was doing with his child? That's what I'm not clear about.
Yeah, but they both look like they was kidding and joking around.
Yeah.
They could have
And
been
he looks
anywhere.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look
People
happy.
were upset that he was in the shower with his child, and Perez did respond. He tweeted, "Say what you will about me professionally. I know that personally, I'm an awesome dad."
Period.
Give it up, because he really is.
I
Period,
agree
though.
personally, and he's obsessed with his
He
kids.
didn't show
They
no
are his
body
life.
parts. It was no body parts. Like I just think people do too much. You know what I mean? When it comes to people and their children, please have several seats and shush it. Okay?
Yeah,
Let people
yeah.
do what they
Raise
do.
their kids the way they
And
want
my
to raise
pet
them.
peeve is, if you're not a parent, please don't tell me how to
Yes.
parent my child.
Right. And I think there's a special bond between, I think, same sex. I do think that. Like, I never showered with my dad, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
never
that-
did either.
Exactly.
Yes, and that's.
You know, like, it was a bonding moment. Me and my mom, like,
I've
the shower
showered with
together.
many daddies.
You
so,
know what?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's just like, you can't unsee things like that, Lonnie.
That's
I can't
really funny.
unsee that. I'd rather think about the rat right now. Okay, but you guys, we are in a drought, by the way. Okay,
you mean?
we are in a drought.
But he's
Oh,
in
we
New
are
York.
in a drought in LA.
Yeah, in LA.
They
He's
could
in New York.
conserve water if people just bathe
He's
together.
in New York. So.
But did you guys, when you were growing up, you have siblings, like, did you guys
I
ever...
bathed with my sister.
I had to bathe with my
and
sister.
it was so fun.
Listen,
you have to bathe with your
listen,
sisters?
It's 6 kids.
Yes.
All of us bathed together. We had to preserve our water.
Yes.
Like, for
Did
real.
you have a cup in the shower that you help you watch each other's
Yes,
backs and
yes.
then pour the cup, the plastic
Absolutely.
cup on
Wait.
each other's backs?
Did you guys ever look out for, like, one of the people maybe going to the bathroom in the bathtub?
No.
Okay. So
Yes, we had
Yep.
one toilet in my apartment in New York City growing up, and
There's
me
always
and
that
3
one.
friends came upstairs from the park having to pee so badly. For sure,
What?
one person would pee in the bathtub.
Oh, no, hell no.
No one ever did that.
No.
Okay.
Y'all are
No, that's
straight
nasty.
lying right now. If a child is
Wait,
about to
question
pee
for
on
you,
themselves,
Adrian.
Yeah, first of all,
When you're little.
That's not even what she was saying, and you just told all your
Question,
business.
but you know
No,
what,
when you're
Adrian?
little.
I do have
When
a
you're
question
little.
for you, Adrian. Did you continue to bathe?
Yes, she did.
No. Nobody was bathing in the bathtub. I'm just saying using it because there was only one toilet and people had to pee.
Yep.
So you're taking a bath. Oh, I thought somebody
No.
peed
No.
in the bathtub.
No, you missed it.
No, the
Let me- hold on.
bathroom's empty. No one's doing
Yeah, you
anything in
missed it.
there.
Okay,
we
what
come
did I
upstairs.
miss?
There's only
I'm
one
confused.
toilet. One
Listen.
child pees on the toilet. The other child goes on the ledge, and you just pee, and then you rinse it down with the water.
It's
no.
so cute.
Oh, in the
That's
sink.
not.
In the
No.
In the toilet.
You're
Lonnie,
peeing
are you
in the
peeing
tub?
in the sink?
No, but we're trying to understand what she's
I'm
saying.
finna tell you.
Two
I'm finna
people
tell you.
sharing a toilet
no,
seat.
No, I'm finna tell you what happened.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Now, Jeannie
Okay.
was talking about taking the bath with people and people peeing while they in the bath.
No,
Yes, that's what I
not
thought.
cool.
Hold up.
That's not cool.
Hold your mule, because what you said ain't cool. Adrian volunteered, right, to tell everybody that, oh, yeah, to pee.
You would sit on the ledge, you know, and you just pee, and then someone comes and rinses it down with water, and it goes down the drain.
Adrienne Bailon.
You guys,
It's called Wait Your Turn.
Yeah.
you can't wait. You're a
Yes.
kid.
No.
We don't have bladder
You
control
hurry
like
up and
that.
pee.
No,
You've
no.
had that before, you guys.
No, y'all nasty. Shh. Don't say nothing else about it.
It's kids.
If Aiden really badly had to pee,
He's not
and
peeing in my
Araya
tub.
used the toilet, and there's only one bathroom, would you let Aiden just go pee-pee in the tub? If he was gonna pee on
Okay,
himself.
but you said your friend. It's different when it's family. I'm just saying.
I like that. It's different when it's family.
It's different when you.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I feel like
This is the real.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you for being real.
I would let you guys pee in my tub.
No, thank you. Well, if you're still watching the show looking for rats, we found 2 dirty ones.
Wait, what?
You ready for it?
Yeah.
What,
Okay.
girl?
I don't know if you've heard this story or not, but a couple that missed a friend's wedding got a big surprise in the mail when the bride and the groom sent a bill for their prepaid meals. I mean, if they had a pretty valid excuse, their babysitter canceled. I get that. But can you imagine that?
I think that's petty.
For them missing
But
the
you
wedding.
guys,
Okay.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
As you should. It's the real.
Do we really know if their babysitter canceled? Because I know sometimes I use my kids as an excuse
Well, the
not
story-
to go somewhere.
the story-
Right.
The story
Don't lie.
was that
No.
the mother was supposed to babysit and she canceled.
Happens all the time.
And so they just decided to stay at home. But if you send me a bill, I'm gonna treat it just like my other bills and not pay it
How about that?
until
Oh my
it turned pink.
Because let me tell you, let my mama get a date. If I say, you know, Mom, can you watch Slow again, whatever, let her get a date, a phone call, a movie. No,
Yeah.
no, I got to go, boo. Yeah.
I think
And
it's
then you're
petty
stuck.
to send a bill, but I will say this. It costs money for every guest to attend.
that is
Yeah, but
true.
hold
And you
up.
cannot just last minute cancel on people like that.
Lies.
And that's not cool because it does cost out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Umar.
So this is what I'm saying. If they would have come, right, and ate the food, right, they still paying for it.
Yeah,
So, I mean, my whole thing
I
is,
think
and
they
this is why I
felt-
don't like big weddings. I don't like big weddings because I'm just like, first of all, everybody is not there to wish you well. Most people are there to looky-loo, see what you're doing, see what you're eating, what she wore, how was that, was she late? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm saying if you feel that, I mean, cheap or whack or petty, ooh, I like that word. If you feel that petty to send somebody a bill because they didn't show up,
Right.
like, really, why are you in your feelings? Are you in your feelings because you had a wedding that you really couldn't afford in the first place? Or are you mad because they didn't come?
Do you think those people?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. That's a great point. It's hard though because I know, like, whenever I confirm or not confirm if I'm going to a wedding, I always think about how much I'm costing that seat. So I know that if I'm going to confirm, I really want to show up because they are paying for my meal. It's no different than someone inviting you out to dinner and you don't show up.
What if
Yeah,
you
I
but it
know
ain't
the
paid
classier
fixed?
thing to do. You ready for
What?
this, guys? I would send them, you know, I hope you guys had an incredible wedding. I'm
Yes.
sorry you missed it.
Yes.
And here's
Yes.
$400
See,
to
I don't-
cover
I
the
don't
cost
want
of the
friends
two
like that.
things
Well, we don't
because
know.
we
They
didn't
may
make
have
it.
done that. We don't know if they were planning on
Right.
doing that. It's the what we're talking about is that
The
she
sending
sent
of
a
a check.
bill.
That's tacky.
Ooh, that's so petty.
Yeah.
I think it's so
Petty
funny.
Maybe they weren't as close of friends
Yeah.
to send a bill. Does
And
that
then,
make sense?
and if they're not as close as friends, then she don't need to go to your wedding in the first place. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something that everyone around the nation is talking about. Last week, a gunman opened fire on the campus of a community college in Roseburg, Oregon, killing 10 and injuring many more. It has reminded everyone of the importance of gun control. We have had 45 mass shootings
Oh my God.
this year alone.
Wow.
Obviously, that fact is very shocking. But Tamer, can you believe that this is actually happening again and again and again and again?
Unfortunately, Tam, yes, I can believe it.
Okay, and
Let
why
me
is
tell
that
you
so?
why. Because, you know, if you don't have control over a situation, it is bound to get out of control.
Yep.
Period. And for me, I just think that, you know, I'm just really excited about, first of all, everybody knows I'm a big Hillary supporter, okay? And second of all, I'm just really excited that this is something that she's wanting to talk about and making a point to talk about, because I think that what's helping me vote for her is making sure our issues are being talked about. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And making sure that, okay, this is on my radar. I'm talking about this gun control because there's no reason for our kids to go to school and be unsafe.
Right.
Yes.
Period.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I think it's obvious that we definitely need to do something about our gun control laws, but I think we should look even deeper than that. The problem nowadays is that the youth is very desensitized to violence alone. You have all these, ridiculous, video games where they're like shooting people up. And not only that, can we please get ahead of the issue? We need to take mental illness seriously.
Yes.
And the fact that the mom said, my son is crazy. Nobody listened.
Yeah.
So can we please start listening to the parents of these children and get ahead of it?
The help they need.
Yes.
Yes. I 100% agree with you. I think it goes back to the home, the lifestyle at home. I think families, we need to get back to the heart of the home and how families are aware of their children and the discussions that are taking place within your household. We all know when a family member is not doing well.
Yes.
We all know it.
And the internet is not a babysitter for your child.
Period.
Right, right. At all. And so I think parents need to take more responsible action to be aware of their kids, how they're doing, do they feel like they have a sense of belonging? Because they always belong there in the family. They should feel that support. And then number two, they should have the ability to reach out to the community and get help if they need it. And we should be responsive.
How about that?
Yes.
We have that responsibility, I think. Lonnie, what do you
100%.
think?
I think that, you have two sides to this story. A lot of people are fearful because they're like, the Second Amendment, we have to make sure that the Second Amendment is kept. And that's true. But you have to remember when our forefathers did that, they were talking about muskets. They weren't talking about AK-47s and assault rifles.
Right.
You know how long it takes to shoot somebody with a musket? You got to get the thing, put it in.
True.
By that time, you done ran, right? So you got to kind of understand that we're not talking about banning guns. We're talking about having some control.
Just
And most
control.
importantly,
And what do we need them for all the time? Like, why?
But that's the bigger issue is that we got to start looking out for each other in
how
this
about that?
country. There's a lot of times you don't even speak to a person. And these people are crying out. They're lonely. Every time you look at the mass shootings, it's because
there's a
they
deeper
didn't feel-
issue.
It's
There's
a deeper issue, and that's what Tam is saying. So I think we should really start concentrating on being human and understanding each other and understanding why we're lonely, why we're feeling despondent, and all this mean guy and mean girl and isolation. We need to stop it.
Yes.
We need to look out for each other.
But it starts at the head.
It
That's
does.
right.
Yeah, it does.
That's right.
I think it makes me really sad that we don't value human life anymore.
Wow.
Like, if we really get back to, those are 10 lives that are gone. And if you can recognize this isn't a game, you can't go in places and take people's lives. I think if we valued human life more, people would think for a second time. Like, they would second think walking into someplace and killing people.
Now, when you get that sneaky suspicion that someone may not be keeping it straight with you, right? Right, then it's a lie. And ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Not at all. Well, if you're one of those people who thinks they can smell a fib from a mile away, listen up, because we got a new game that's going to put one audience member's inner lie detector to the test. Welcome to Lies You Tell. Now, here's how it's gonna go. Now, one of you will have 30 seconds to figure out which host is telling you lies or the truth by using one of these cards to stick on their boards. Now, when our contestants think they have their guesses in the right place, they'll hit the buzzer, boom, to stop the clock. You'll get $100 for each correct guess and an extra $100 if you get all 4 correct. Here for that. That means, honey, that someone could go home with $500. Yes! And child, that is no lie. So audience, how does that sound to you? Yes! So, Miss Jury Martinez, where you at? Make some noise and come down to the stage for Lies You Tell. Jory, how you doing, Pumpkin? Now, where you from?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Oh, tiny.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can you smell a lie a mile away?
I believe I can. Yes, I can.
All right, so your lie detecting skills is on fleek.
I think so,
Got it. Now, remember, you only have 30 seconds, and you must hit the buzzer in order to stop the clock. Okay. All right? Let's play Lies You Tell. All right, now. Ladies, let's hear your statements.
Okay. I won 3 beer pong tournaments in college.
I carry a pocket-sized Bill of Rights in my purse.
Once a month, I shave my big toe.
I eat at least 3 tomatoes every day.
All right, now, jury, you've heard all the statements. It's now up to you to determine who is telling the truth and who is telling a bold-faced lie, child. Now, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Yeah. Do I take them from here?
Yes. So take your cards, take your truth, and take all the lies that's been told. All right? So you ready, jury?
Yes.
Set. 30 seconds on the clock. Go! Okay, jury, you still have 16 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Do you want to make any changes? You can walk away right now, jury. Jury, you can walk away. Jury, I want you to know that you can walk away right now with $200. Okay? You have 16 seconds on the clock to try to get all 4 right to get $500. What do you want to do?
I'm going to change it.
You want to change it?
Yeah, I want to change it.
All right. Your time starts. You have 16 seconds, just so you know. You sure this is what you want to do? You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Your time starts now. Time is up, jury. Now let's see who told jury a bold-faced lie and who told her the truth. Tamara, you told us that you won 3 beer pong tournaments in college. Now, was that a truth or did you just lie?
I love wine.
I kind of figured
it would
that.
be
Now,
wine,
Lonnie,
not
she
beer.
turns up, but
it
not
would be
that
wine.
much,
okay? Lonnie, you told us that you carry a pocket-sized copy of the Bill of Rights around in your purse. Now, was that the truth, or did you just lie through your teeth? Figure that. Now, Miss Jeannie, you told us that once a month you shave your big toe. Was that the truth or a lie?
You guys, it's once a month and it's just 1 hair.
All right, now, Adrian, you told us that you eat 3 tomatoes every single day. Now, was that a truth, or did you lie?
Lie like a rug.
Yeah!
I hate tomatoes.
All right, what are you
hate
doing, jury?
tomatoes.
That gives you 2 answers correct, and you're going home with $200.
When news broke a month ago that a book club had been kicked off a wine train for allegedly laughing too loudly, it felt like a cruel joke. But for the members of the Sisters on the Reading Edge book club, that joke turned out to be painfully real. Take a look.
We made it, y'all. Look at us. We ready to get on the wine train.
For the 11 women of the Sisters on the Reading Edge book club, their day on the Napa Valley wine train started off with smiles, good times, and laughter. But just as their train got underway, the women were told they had to leave. The reason? They were laughing too loudly. As they were walked through the train cars to the outside where they were met by armed police, the women captured their treatment on social media with the hashtag #LaughingWhileBlack. Before long, their story went viral and had national attention. While the company has since apologized for how they handled the situation, the pain these women endured is no laughing matter.
Joining us on the couch now are Lisa Renee Johnson, Alisa Carr, and Tyra McDonald, and a few more of the book club members are in our audience. Please welcome them all. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. You guys look beautiful.
Thank you. Ladies, I'm trying to understand this, okay? Because when I read it, I was like, what? This all started as a book club gathering. How did it become chaotic?
We are a book club. That's all we want to do is read books and have a good time. And we go to the Napa Wine Country regularly every year. It's an annual trip. And we had such high hopes for this wine train because that was the first time that we had ever taken the wine train. And I just never believed in my wildest dreams that I would go from, you know, having such excitement as you saw to being kicked out into a dirt lot with waiting police officers.
So you were on a train drinking wine with your book club?
Yes, well, 4 of them don't drink. So
And I'm
only
one of the 4 that
only
does not
of the
drink
11, 4 don't drink.
Okay, and then you guys were having a good time.
Having a good time, laughing, passengers coming by, interacting with us because we had our little book club T-shirts on. And, you know, just the normal of interacting with people. We're a friendly group. People love us. We love people. And that was just too much in that space.
Do you think it was racially motivated?
I absolutely do. You know, I shared that with the maitre d' at the time when she, you know, was talking to me about the situation. I said, this feels like we're being singled out because people were on the train doing the exact same thing that we were doing, but nobody else was being singled out and told to be quiet or hush or you're being offensive to passengers or we know how you're offending people because I can see it on their faces when you laugh. Like, why?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, Tyra, the first post by the Napa Valley Wine Train about the incident said there was, quote, verbal and physical abuse towards other guests and staff, unquote. How did that affect people's responses on social media?
Many folks basically took that posting as fact and truth. And what they did is they ran with it, and they also added additional things. They commented that we were violent, that we were combative, that we were belligerent, that we were inebriated, drunk, that we were fighting other patrons and staff. So when you see all of that stuff, those lies put out there about you by people who have never met you or saw you or talked to you.
Who weren't even on the train.
Who were not even on the train. Some of those people commented as if they were eyewitnesses.
So how did that make you feel?
That made me extremely upset, and it made me, it was extremely hurtful just to have people that you don't know take that as fact.
Wow. Elisa, now social media comments are one thing, but how did people react? Like the people that you actually know, what was their initial reaction to all of this?
They were perplexed.
Yeah.
They were
know
perplexed.
you.
Right, they know me. The people that I know were perplexed. And they know the people that I hang around with in my book club. We've been together for 17 years. We're a book club. We've traveled before. We've never had this happen. You know, to have to explain to my 17-year-old freshman college student that this is what you're going to hear, but rest assured, Mom didn't hit anybody. You know these ladies. You know, we traveled together. My son has spent the night at some of the members' homes. We're really, really good friends with each other. We love each other. So that was difficult to explain.
Linda, you're the only non-black member, okay? Let's be truthful, okay? What has this experience done for you? Because they seem like a wonderful group of women. How do you feel?
Yes, they are. And I just have to say I've never experienced racial prejudice before in my life. And I just really got the feel now how it feels to be black in the society. And it really saddens me that this still goes on in 2015. I just can't believe it. And just, my granddaughter is 5 years old. And a couple days after, she said, "Grandma, I saw you on TV." I said, "You did?" And she said, "Yes, you were being very disrespectful to those people on the train." And that just kills me. She totally looks up to me. She knows she's my baby. And it's just been terrible and so humiliating.
It's sad.
I'm sorry you had
It
to
is
go
truly,
through that, Linda.
truly sad.
Lisa, the hashtag Laughing While Black really caught on like wildfire. Why do you think that happened?
I think, Lonnie, today in our society, as black people, we can't swim. We can't wear hoodies. we can't ride public transportation. And now it's absurd that we are being asked not to even laugh. I mean, that's something that every person should have the right to do, is just to have a good time and be happy. So I think just the absurdity of it all just kind of struck a nerve with everybody, saying, you know, we weren't being combative. We were just laughing and having a good time.
Well, we've got Catherine in the audience. Catherine, as the eldest member of the group, you know, have you ever experienced anything like this before?
When I was a girl, I went inside the restaurant to get some ice cream. And when I purchased the ice cream, and the lady told me, you can't eat this ice cream inside. You got to go outside and eat ice cream. And that reminded me of that time.
Wow.
At that time, I didn't understand what was really going on. I just did what she told me to do.
Wow. You're such a lovely woman. How
Yes.
can you kick off Grandma off the train?
Yeah.
Really. Seriously.
Lisa just said, too, that Grandma loves the train so much. She even has her train as her ringtone on her phone. That's how much she loves trains.
That's how much she loves trains.
She does.
Well, a lawsuit was recently filed on your behalf. We reached out to the Napa Valley Wine Train, and this is part of the statement we received in response. The Napa Valley Wine Train takes the allegations of discrimination very seriously. We are conducting our own investigation into the matter. We have hired former FBI agent Rick Smith as an investigator to examine the incident. If you'd like to read the statement in full, you can read it on thereal.com. Elisa, I want to ask, through this experience, what would you like others to learn about the way that you ladies took a stand?
What we want people to learn is to just be careful of your biases of other people and how you view a group of people when you're around them, and how you use your power, if you're in a position of power, to make decisions that will then render and how it will affect other people's lives. That's what we want. We want this not to happen again. We don't want our children. You know, Lisa has a granddaughter. You know, we're talking to Miss Catherine about things that have happened in her life. I have a son that's in college. We don't want this to happen to anyone else again.
Absolutely.
That's right.
We know nothing can heal what you guys have endured already, but at least we want to give you ladies something good to look forward to. Yes, so our friends at the Hotel Paradox in Santa Cruz are thrilled to be providing all 11 of you with rooms for a weekend stay in Santa Cruz. Oh, it gets better! Gets better!
Wait for it.
Along with an all-expenses-paid dinner in their poolside cabana. It's a beautiful hotel. You guys will enjoy yourselves.
Y'all can drink all the wine and laugh all you want.
As loud as you
As
want.
long as you want.
First, her milkshake brought all the boys to the yard.
Yes.
Now she's being bossy and bringing us into the kitchen. Here to cook up a recipe from her new cookbook. Show some love, you guys, for singer-songwriter Kelis. We're so excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here.
Such a fan.
Well, welcome here. And you know what? You've gone from a Grammy-nominated singer to a master chef. How did that happen?
Well, you know what? I just felt like it was something, I don't know, I'm kind of an all or nothing person. So if I'm going to do something, I want to go all the way.
Right.
So when I finally had time, I was like, I'm going to go to culinary school. And it was great. It was one of the best things I ever did.
Really?
Right.
So awesome. Yeah. Wow. All right, now I'm ready to get cooking, Kelis. So what exactly are we making here?
Okay, so we're going to make, these are Italian meatballs. This is my take on an Italian meatball. So we've got, let's see, we've got some beef, some pork, and some veal, which is very traditional.
Okay.
We have some burrata, which is a really creamy mozzarella.
Can I hear that one more time?
And that's a really
Burrata. Yes,
I'm into it.
Yes,
I
you
feel
roll
it.
this
Roll
on,
that
you
R.
got it.
Okay, let's get started. There you go.
What do we have here? What
And
is
we've
this?
got, this is black pepper.
Okay.
Okay.
We have some red onions, some garlic cloves. There's some oregano, basil, and this is just salt here.
Awesome.
Okay.
Adrian, pay attention, because you know you cannot cook,
I
child.
know. You don't see how focused? That's why I'm like,
So,
okay.
Kelis, we're just sprinkling a little bit, right?
Just a bit, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you know, you can do it according to your preference, but
And then what is this right here?
and that's just our breadcrumbs.
Do we put that in there as well?
We're gonna roll them in there when they're done.
Oh, okay. So now
You
we're gonna
got
get
it.
in here and get down and dirty,
You're
folks.
gonna get
Let's
dirty.
mix this together.
At least it's always better to do it with your hands.
Yeah, meatballs. You gotta get in there.
Got it.
You gotta get in there with your hands.
I agree.
So now we're gonna stuff these.
Okay.
With our burrata.
Now that they've been all seasoned.
Yeah, they're all seasoned good. And you just take a bit of it and you want to sit it in the center.
Yum.
Adrian, put extra
Just
in
like
mine.
that?
Me too. Extra.
Is that good?
That's good. Now
Try to
just
close it out.
So when you bite it, it's
Okay.
gonna ooze and drip
oozes,
out.
It melts. And it's just, yeah, it just makes
That
it
sounds
so
amazing.
good.
And then after we stuff them,
And after we stuff them, we're gonna roll them in our breadcrumbs over there.
I always wonder, why do people put breadcrumbs?
Well, I mean, it helps it keep it together,
got it.
holds everything together.
Got it.
And it gets, especially because we're putting them in a pan, it gives it like a nice little crispy
Crisp.
coat.
Oh, we're gonna fry them.
Yes, we're gonna
So we're
fry
not gonna
them.
bake them.
We're not gonna bake them. And it's not a deep fry, it's like a little saute fry, but it just gives them a nice golden brown, a little crunch.
I know why we ain't baking them. That's because you got a bun in the oven. That's why we ain't baking them.
It's already been baked. It's baking.
Do we know what we having? Are we having a girl or a boy?
We're having another boy. Two boys, yes.
I love that.
Now we can put them in our oil.
Yeah.
And you just let them brown on each side. You just kind of turn them. And then we're going to cover them so they cook all the way through and so our cheese melts in the center.
Okay, for somebody that's not a great cook like myself, can I do this?
It's really easy. Yeah, you can. You can. If you can follow instructions, you can make these meatballs.
Lychee and
Hey! That's not funny. Okay, so after we've now browned them, what
Yes.
happens next? Once
You
those are
brown them-
cooked,
Yeah, then you cover them like
Yeah.
this. And then we've got our finished product.
once
Right.
they end up
Yeah.
being brown, how long do we keep that like
How
that?
long is it?
Oh, 8 minutes.
Oh, awesome.
6 to 8 minutes?
Yeah, 6 minutes.
And you're all about presentation because the pictures in your book are so beautiful.
Thank you. We eat with our eyes first, right?
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Thank you
I
so
want
much.
to eat with my mouth.
First,
Somebody
Mama.
pass one down to me.
Thank you.
Take one for yourself.
I can't. You know I
Why?
can't. That's not on my Dancing with the Stars
I'll have
menu.
one for you then, Tamar.
So will
Okay, let's
I.
try this.
You're dancing.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
that.
I'm so excited.
Here we
Ah,
go.
God.
Yes, let's do this.
Oh my God,
Khalid.
good.
Right?
Khalid.
Okay, good.
No, I am absolutely going to try this, Khalid. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Like,
You guys
you can
are-